What's up, everybody? Richard Jarrett, Cosmic Wonder, jumping on, giving everybody the big what's up. Hope everybody's doing awesome. Having an amazing weekend, whatever day and time it may be, whenever you're checking this out. Make sure you're trying to have a good time. If you're not, get at me. I was trying to impact lives and bring them out of darkness. And that's in all types of subjects. And that's because we're living in amazing times where we have access to these things. And we can share that with a lot of people. So that's the big shift. People aren't watching, their standard stuff anymore. They're actually watching people's success stories and their journeys through risk and entrepreneurships, which, that's what I'm all about, is just being a part of that shift and trying to impact as many lives as possible. So you just got to stay at it, keep grinding, and no matter what anybody says, keep doing your passion. For me, it's always talking about these books and writers that were writing in times before the internet, most of them, and they didn't have the advantages that we do today, or people going around and using social media to spread their works or have their works to be re-looked at. For example, Madame Blavatsky, her works are still an enigma today of how she knew, what she knew, and what she was talking about back then. You can see how everybody shunned her and tried to quiet her up. And now it's common knowledge what she knew. And she just points you in the direction of people that knew about this stuff way before their time, like Paracelsus. He was the inventor, I've told you guys about him before, the inventor of chemical medicines, the discoverer of hydrogen and zinc, and he knew the composition of stars before the spectroscope was even invented. So she was actually cueing people in on those things in the time that she was writing in. So just really bad stuff, awesome stuff that to me it's empowering when you kind of put yourself in those positions that they were, might have been, how difficult it was to write a book back in those times. For me, it's amazing. It's really tough to just sit down and write a paragraph, let alone a 500-page book. So jump on, check out Madame Blavatsky, P Blavatsky. Her work through the jungles of Hindustan is absolutely free on your Kindle. If you go on YouTube, audiobooks, tons of people reading her works. Isis Unveiled, The Secret Doctrines, volumes 1 and 2. It's just so much stuff out there for anybody and everybody that's really want to see a different perception, a different view. And she actually calls out the institutions of her time, how they were ignoring so much phenomena that, the church wouldn't look at. She calls out the Vatican for suppressing and actually using this knowledge against us, which I go into great detail about, why they have a giant pine cone at the Vatican, why they have an Egyptian obelisk that was stolen from Cairo. Look deep into these things, and they will unlock a lot of mysteries and start making sense of what's been going on, and we can really get a bigger spectrum of the shift that's occurring, especially within common people, the communities, the good people, the light that's rising up above all this darkness, which I show you, those are those powerful institutions that have gripped the collective consciousness for such a long time, and now it's our turn, it's humanity's turn. So anyway, guys, if you get a chance, get at me, shoot me some messages. I'll be jumping back on, trying to cover some more subjects, trying to bring any kind of value I can, any kind of light to some of these areas and subjects and people that were put in darkness or kept in darkness by certain institutions. And so it's all about bringing that to light. And that's what I do daily, day in, day out. One love, and have an awesome week.